places, but not in Elgin, where the Maroons have had the Royals number for most of the decade. Elgin has beaten Larkin 20 out of 23 meetings in the 80s, but this year both teams know that picking up a victory will be no day at the beach.
Every time we play Larkin, we play our hardest. That's no question about it. We're going to go out there as hard as we can play because we don't want to hear about it from them over Christmas that they beat us, and I'm sure they don't want to hear it from us.
Larkin, you know, they're real cocky, and, you know, we just go out there and play together, you know. We'll win. You know, just let them talk, you know. Just show our actions on the court.
They've started off on the right foot and they're doing a good job. So whether they're talking or not, I don't know anything about that, but that's up to them. And we let our actions do our talking on the floor.
I think if anything, they've been talking. From when I've talked to our players, that's what they tell us. I haven't heard anybody say anything. I mean, we're looking forward to playing them, but I know whenever they've seen some of their players, they say a lot of things about how we've beaten you in the past and you're not going to beat us this time.
Both sides, I'm sure, have been doing some talking. Both teams are trying to win really bad, and I don't know. I think maybe after the game, maybe we'll do the talking, though.
If we beat them, you know, then we're the ones that are going to be able to talk, because they're supposed to beat us, and it was always Elgin supposed to beat Larkin. I think it would be nice to beat them this year, you know, to try to get away from that a little bit.
Each team has a pair of gunners on offense. Elgin has senior Jesse Henderson, a Division I prospect who scores with authority, and three-point bomber Mike Strasser, who can really stretch his own. Meanwhile, Larkin has its own three-point bomber in Reed Nosbish, but the man the Royals consistently look for, inside or out, is Randy Engel. Engel has already received a number of letters from Division I schools, even though he's just a junior. Now, not only does this game have crosstown rivalry ramifications, but it also is an Upstate 8 matchup. Both teams need to desperately pick up a W after dropping their conference openers.
It's a real must-win for us to stay in the Upstate 8. We never want to start off 0-2 in the conference, and it's a big ball game for us because we got to get back on a winning track. We started off real well. We had a momentary setback last Friday night against West Aurora at the buzzer, so now we've got to get it turned around.
It is important that we play well, and because it is a rivalry. You know, there is a rivalry. I mean, it's a friendly rivalry, but there is a big rivalry between the two schools. And since we've been down the last 4 years or so and we haven't been able to beat them, I think it means a lot to the kids and myself that we play a good game.
Stay tuned. This one should be a dandy. Elgin takes on Larkin on Jones Intercable's Game of the Week.
On the mark, body, frame, and tire is your complete...
From Larkin Gymnasium in Elgin, it's the Larkin Royals hosting the Elgin Maroons on Jones Intercable's Game of the Week. Good evening, everyone. Alongside Joe Snidoff, I'm Bob Erzigan. This should be an excellent Upstate 8 battle between the Elgin Maroons and the Larkin Royals. Elgin coming into this game 3-1. Their only loss coming last week, Joe Snidoff. That one to West Aurora, a heartbreaking 2-point loss at home as the Blackhawks canned a shot right at the buzzer. On the other hand, these Larkin Royals have gotten off to a great start. They won the Downers Grove South tournament, the Thanksgiving tourney. They went 3-1 there, and then they lost their opening conference game. They got beat up pretty bad by a great East Aurora team, but then they came back the next night and beat Crystal Lake South, so they are now 4-2. And this Larkin Royals team is very excited about their early season start.
Oh, yes, they are, Bob. Playing really well in the Downers Grove South tourney. Had a rough time versus East Aurora. They were blown out at the half, so they really weren't in it. But they did a nice job in the second half, breaking the press and outscoring East Aurora 43-37, so they could also play. These teams sort of like the football teams in a way. Elgin a little smaller down low, but quick. Larkin bigger in the post, but, you know, sort of slow. They're going to try and set the ball every time they get down the floor. They're not going to go running and gunning. They're a very patient offense. They're going to look for the outside shot with namely Reed Nosbish and Randy Engel. The Maroons, on the other hand, want to move the ball, fast break with their weak man, Jesse Henderson and Nate Griffin. They definitely have some guys who can put the ball up in there. You mentioned the size factor, Joe. The problem with both of these teams, the things they've had to worry about up to this point
DeKalb on top, both at 1-0. St. Charles and West Aurora started out at 1-0 as well. And there you see Elgin and Larkin, both 0-1. Freeman also 0-1, as well as Lake Park. And that shows you how important tonight's game is, Joe. As we heard in our earlier segment of the pregame show that nobody wants to go 0-2 early on in the conference season, as Elgin was picked by some people to possibly be a dark horse in this conference. Nobody's expecting Larkin to do very much. After all, they've only won 13 games in their last 2 years, but Coach Kanata and these Royals have come out quite well, as has Elgin, perennially under Coach Jim Harrington. These Elgin Maroons have come out quite slowly, but so far that hasn't been the case at this point, as they are 3-1. They were rated earlier this year in the Sun-Times, and they were rated 21 after they went 3-0 in that tournament where they ended up winning the tourney at York. And then they lose to West Aurora, and they're out of that right now, and they want to earn a little bit of respect right back, and they want to start it tonight with a victory.
That's right, Bob. Elgin, a very high-scoring team, 52% from the field. They're averaging close to 80 points a game for a high school team. That's incredible. One of the best players in the state, Jesse Henderson, fantastic player. He can light it up. And Mike, the Mad Bomber Strasser, he's a tough one from three-point range.
Okay, we'll be right back shortly with the starting lineups for this game as Elgin takes on Larkin for the Battle of Elgin.
During the baseball season, I'm eager to get someone out. But this Christmas season, I'm pitching in another way by helping the Salvation Army. The way they play, people may be down, but they're never out. Pitch in with me this Christmas and support the Salvation Army's programs of assistance in Chicagoland. You'll be bringing joy to someone who may have little to smile about, and at the same time, you can experience the good feeling that comes from sharing with others.
All right, welcome back to Larkin Gymnasium in Elgin, where the starting lineups are being introduced for the Elgin versus Larkin game. Happy to have you here with us tonight. Bob Erzik alongside Joe Snydoff. Let's give you the starting lineups first off for the visiting Elgin Maroons. At one guard spot is number 24, Jeff Kalina. At the other guard position, number 32, Mike Strasser. At the two forward spots, number 22, Jesse Henderson, and number 34, Nate Griffin, while the center is junior Steve Patton.
Okay, Bob, the Larkin Royals, very strong team. Starting at one guard, number 10, Brandon Freeman. The other guard is number 20, Bill Auble. He's the floor general out there. At one forward, number 24, Reed Nasbish, outside gunner. The other forward, number 52, Randy Engel. And they like to go down low with Randy. The center position, William Bass, he's an athletic one at 6'2". He can really get up for the boards.
He definitely can. As we mentioned, coming into this game, the Larkin Royals at 4-2, the Elgin Maroons at 3-1. Elgin has won 20 of the last 23 meetings between these two schools in the 1980s. They have also won 8 of the last 9 under Coach Jim Harrington since he's been here at Elgin. Dominic Kanata, the head coach of the Larkin Royals, has won 2 of those 3 games in the 1980s as coach of the Larkin Royals. But on the court there you see them in their maroon and white are the Elgin Maroons. They are 0-1 in the conference, as are the Larkin Royals, as they are waiting to come out. Larkin in their red, white, and blue uniforms, the home team for this one, as the two teams exchange greetings, handshakes at center court. Jumping will be Randy Engel for Larkin, while on the other hand, number 34, Nate Griffin, will jump for the Maroons.
They might have been exchanging a few words too, Bob. As we know, they both talked a little bit.
Here's the tip. It's won by Elgin. Here's Kalina, moves it quickly. Henderson drives the lane, goes inside, passes up and in. Basket for Steve Patton, the junior, and it's 2-0 Elgin early on.
Nice pass by Henderson.
There's the half-court trap. They break it, and it goes off the leg of Engel. And there's the first turnover of the game for Larkin.
Surprising the Royals pushing the ball. I don't think Harrington has that in his game plan.
So 2-0 the score here early on. The Maroons on top. Here's the jumper from the side, no good. Tipped up and it's rebounded by Patton, missed the shot. And the ball is pulled right back down by the Royals. Coming back the other way, Basket is up and in. Brandon Freeman with the hoop, and it's tied up at 2 apiece. And now Elgin scores it right back. That's Jeff Kalina with the hoop.
Jeff Kalina right to the hole.
And it's 4-2 now Maroons. Here's the half-court trap. Larkin gets it up. That's Abel, the point guard. He gets it to Engel, has trouble with the ball. Turnaround jumper, 10-footer, running no good.
Short.
And the ball is loose on the floor. And diving for it, there's going to be a foul. It's going to go against the Royals, Brandon Freeman, and that is his first.
Good hustle by the Royals, going down on the ground for the ball. Freeman, good foul, showing at the fans that they're going to come out hustling here and battle Elgin.
So the Royals have control of it. 4-2. 4-2 to score, 6:44. First quarter turnaround jumper, rims in and out. And now there's going to be a loose ball foul, it looks like, on Elgin, as they're going to give it to Nate Griffin over the back. So now, Joe, we got to look at that half-court press. Check that, the full-court press from the Maroons. It's a good one.
That's right. Harrington says he wants to make this game go 94 feet. Billy Abel pushing it up the floor.
He almost lost the ball, being guarded by Strasser. Double team. They push it other side. Nosbish misses the long jumper, and it's tipped out to Henderson. One-on-one. He's got to go past Abel. Pulls it up, and there's going to be a foul. And now they're going to say it's a blocking foul. It looked like Abel had set himself down there, but they're going to call the foul on Billy. And Jesse Henderson will go to the line shooting 2.
That was a tough call. Henderson did the right thing by going right to the hole. Foul on Abel.
So Henderson is at the free throw stripe. He shoots 63% from there, averaging 21 points a game. Jesse is a Division I prospect. His first free throw is no good. And early on, it's 4-2 Elgin on top with 6:23 to go in the first quarter. Play 8-minute quarters. Henderson's second attempt, no good as well. Crashing the boards is Patton's follow-up, no good. And now Henderson, check that, Griffin grabs the rebound. And there's going to be a loose ball foul on the Maroons. Jesse Henderson will get the foul, his first, as Larkin inbounds it on that full court trap, and now there's going to be a foul on Elgin. And it looks like
Henderson
it may go against Jesse again.
Another one. 2-2.
And that's too early. That's a bad sign for Elgin, as Jesse's going to go to the bench, it looks like. And coming in for him is going to be Roy Peters.
Wow, that was such a foolish foul. There's no reason in the world, off a free throw, and then in the backcourt. No reason for that. Could see it if it's down here, you know, Engel or somebody else putting up a shot, but there's no reason for that. They need you.
Abel breaks the press. Here's Engel. Misses the 10-footer. Ball's pulled down by Griffin. Kalina pushing it up. Pull up. Missed the shot. Rebound, Griffin. Follow-up. He lost the ball, but there will be a foul. And it looks like it may go. It's Bill Abel. That is his second. So Roger Simmons will come in for him. The two split time at the point guard position. And Abel's got 2 fouls, so he'll take a seat. Nate Griffin's at the free throw line.
22%, Bob.
Not very good at all. But he hits that one.
Henderson's 64%. He misses 2. Griffin's 22. He nails the first.
Griffin's second free throw is good as well, so Elgin now has a 4-point lead at 6-2 with under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's Simmons trying to bring it up. Breaks the press. Now it's stolen by Kalina. Kalina's got a man, Strasser. Lost control. Now he hits Griffin in the middle for the bucket. Nate Griffin's got 4 points, and Elgin is on top by 6.
Strasser, strategic move with the pass. Had his back turned to the glass.
Nosbish gets it up. The Simmons in the front court, drives the paint. Here's Engel, baseline, has the ball blocked, but there will be a foul. And it looks like it's going to go to Steve Patton, the junior. Patton had normally been the 6th man for Elgin early on this season, but he had been playing so great that Coach Harrington put him in the starting lineup now.
Yeah, it was between him and Hudson, and apparently Griffin showed a little more D.
So Randy Engel at the free throw line. He's a 67% free throw shooter, and he hits the first one. Eight to 3 ball game. Larkin trailing by 5. Engel is good from both shots. Now a 4-point game. Elgin pushing it up in the front court in a hurry. They'll do that all game long. That's their style. Here's Peters. Puts up a 10-footer. Missed it. Gets his own rebound. Loses the ball, and it goes out of bounds. But it'll stay Elgin's way.
Some of the assistant coaches on the Larkin bench were just screaming for a travel.
Here's the inbound, extended right. Peters. Guarded by Nosbish. Gets it out. Kalina Simmons on him. Fakes the shot. Here's Peters. Has a wide open shot. Takes it. Hits it. Roy Peters picks up his first 2 points.
Peters pumped it in from about 17 feet, baseline.
Here
Tough
the
shot
other
by
way.
Simmons, doesn't go in. Engel with the follow.
And Engel will go shoot a couple more. Another foul down low on Elgin. And that's going to go against Patton, his first. So we've got a 10-4 ball game with 4:47 left to go in the first quarter. Elgin is on top of Larkin. Larkin trying to win one here, take home the crosstown bragging rights at home. And Engel hits it again. He's 3 for 3 from the line in the first quarter.
Bob, I'm sort of surprised by the way the Royals are even pushing the ball up the floor. Roger Simmons and Billy Auble trying to feed their wingman, go right to the hole. I thought they were going to be passing it around, take off about 2 minutes, and wait for an outside jumper.
You know how good of an idea that is, getting into a running game with this Elgin team, which is very quick.
Right away.
Kalina pushing it up. Double team, puts up a prayer, misses everything, and the rebound is pulled down, but there will be a foul. Elgin got the ball as crashing the boards was Brian Hengson, the 6'5", 185-pound junior who's just been inserted into the game. Also, Scott Hudson is in the contest. Brandon Freeman gets the foul. That is his second. And Freeman is out of the contest. John Beverly's in for him.
This guy can really shoot the rock at the charity stripe. 10 for 11, 91%. He's automatic.
And he automatically hits his first one. Hudson picks up his first point. It's 11-6 now. Hudson's second is in. Let's watch the full court press from the Maroons. Here's Simmons with it. He's got Kalina on him. Puts it up, throws it off the glass, and it's taken down by Elgin. Another turnover. As Strasser pushes it up into the front court now. Beverly on him. Here's Kalina, left-hand dribble, gets it out. Peters, wide open, 15-footer, misses, and the ball's pulled down by Engel. Simmons pushing it up in the front court. Down low, Engel wide open off the screen, misses the shot. And Bass failed to get the rebound, so Elgin will maintain control.
Brian Henskin had his back turned, lost angle. He had an easy shot. He could have even went farther in. That's a tough shot from about 2-3 feet.
Here's Strasser at the top of the key. Gets it back out to Kalina. Had the ball
Nice
stripped from
poke check.
behind. Strasser pulls up in the paint, missed the shot. And it's pulled down by Elgin, up and in. Basket going to Brian Hengson. He's got 4. Check that 2 for Hengson.
Tall guy, 6'5", nice shot.
Here's Nosbish, he's fouled by Peters. Peters a little too tight on the defense, and Coach Harrington off the bench didn't like the call.
Not at all. play D, but they're slowly getting into some foul trouble. We're only in the first here, 3:30 left.
Henderson, their leading scorer at better than 21 points a game, is already on the bench with 2 fouls. Patton's got 1. Griffin's also got 1, as does Roy Peters. 2 fouls each by Brandon Freeman and Bill Auble for Larkin. Reese Nosbish,
60%.
On the free throw line, the left-hander. Hits the first one. So Nosbish picks up his first point of the ball game. It's now 14-7 with 3.5 minutes to go, first quarter.
Larkin hanging in there with their free throws.
Reed's second attempt is also good. They've hit only 1 field goal so far in this half. Here's Elgin quickly the other way on the transition. Kalina with it. Turns around into lane, has the ball blocked by Engel. And it'll stay Elgin's way.
Nice face by Engel. Showed Kalina and company, don't come in here with that thing, I'm gonna put it away.
Deposited that garbage in the first row. Here's Strasser, long jumper, no good.
Nice board.
Nosbish pulls it down. Simmons up in the front court. Here's Engel, baseline. Pull up. Rims, no good. Ball loose, pull down. Up and in with the follow-up is Chaz Kennedy, who just came into the ball game, and he's got 2. Here's Elgin the other way. Strasser, baseline, layup, rimming no. And it's pulled down by Kennedy. However, there's going to be a foul on Nosbish, a loose ball foul. And for Nosbish, that is number 1 on him, as Strasser took it strong in the paint, missed the layup. However, there was a foul on the ensuing rebound.
Both teams banging the boards.
It's going to be a 1-and-1 situation for Strasser, as they are in the bonus after that foul.
And Bob, talk about automatic. The guy's 10 for 10 from the line. Can't get much better than that, 100%.
But he misses this time. However, on the rebound down low, Elgin picks it up. Big offensive rebound going to Scott Hudson. And he'll go to the line now, after Strasser, who doesn't normally miss free throws, missed one there.
First one. And very impressed with Scott Hudson and Brian Hainskin, Harrington's front wall, second string front wall. They're pretty tall.
Hudson's hit all 3 of his free throws. Make it 4.
Soft touch.
16-10 is our score. Elgin on top of Larkin. 2:45 left to go in the first quarter. Here's a steal. Here's Kalina all the way on the breakout. He hits the layup. Jeff Kalina's got 4, 2 under his average. Here's the press again. Here's Nosbish, fakes the 3-pointer, goes inside, ball stolen away.
By Hudson.
Another turnover by the Royals.
Oh, they're going to call travel.
Oh, that's a tough call. He was hit by Engel. Scott Hudson was hit by Engel. However, the referee called it a traveling violation. So the Royals get the ball back as Nosbish on the inbounds on the sideline.
I think some of the assistants mad that Hudson didn't get rid of the ball.
And now there's going to be a foul, it looks like, on Peters. Reaching in. And for Roy, that is number 2. So that's 2 players now on Elgin with 2 fouls. Those being Henderson and Peters. And 2 on Larkin, those being Freeman and Auble. So Nosbish will go to the charity stripe. He hit both of his earlier free throws. 67% from the line.
This kid has a nice stroke. Seen him earlier. We did a preview story. He was burying him.
He doesn't bury this one, though. The 1-and-1 off the bonus. And a rebound is taken down by Elgin. Here's Strasser, left corner. Stolen away. And Beverly is tripped up, no foul. Here's Kalina the other way, he's got a breakout. Missed the shot. And the ball is pulled down by Nosbish.
Talk about the refs letting them play.
Chaz Kennedy the other way, hits the baseline jumper. He's got 4. It's now 18-12, Elgin. Here the Royals. Check that. Maroons the other way.
Whoa!
Strasser hits the three-pointer, his first of this game. He is the designated gunner.
The Mad Bomber just lowered one.
Here's Engel. Gets it out to Simmons. Right wing. Here's baseline.
Ooh.
Engel hits the shot. Nice shot by Randy Engel. He was behind the backboard, but still got it in. He's got 6.
What a tough angle.
And now Kalina throws it away. Todd Virgil has just checked into the ball game for Elgin. Also coming in, Nate Griffin. Grabbing the seat is Brian Hinkson. Here's Simmons now, guarded by Virgil. Drives the right side, pulls up 5-footer, rims it, no good. Nice offensive rebound by Chaz Kennedy. They push it back out to Nosbish. Strasser all over him like a cheap shirt. And now he loses the ball.
Hudson with the steal.
Here's Kalina the other way, 2-on-1, the ball slapped away. It's a kick. So Elgin will maintain control of it.
Nice try by Kalina trying to hit Strasser in stride. Somebody got a foot in there.
21-14, under a minute to go, first quarter. Here's the inbound. Ball is tipped up and loose, and now there's going to be another foul. And this one should go against Simmons if we're correct. It is.
Talk about some contact in this game. They're letting them bang the boards. Players are getting tripped, fouled. No calls. Like what the refs are doing in this game, Bob. This is a battle between two teams in the same town. Let them play. Nice job.
Expected to get physical. Kalina, 33% shooter from the stripe, misses the first one. And it's tapped out of bounds. The Royals will get it back. 21-14, 50 seconds to go, first quarter. Elgin on top of Larkin. This is Jones Intercable's inaugural basketball game of the week. Happy to have you here tonight. It's an Upstate 8 battle.
Nobody
Here's
there.
Another turnover. Ball thrown away. Beverly. Kalina gets it to Virgil. Strasser has it. They're going to wait for the final shot. Under a half minute to go. Royals trailing by 7. Kalina has it, the point guard. Coach Harrington calls him his coach on the court. Maintains the dribble. Gets it out to Virgil, top of the key. Under 10 seconds to go. Kalina on the spin dribble. Goes up the middle, drives like great pass underneath to Hudson for the basket. And that will do it. Long bomb goes over the backboard. What a tremendous drive by Kalina. Found Hudson underneath with the shovel pass, and he buried it. So after 1 quarter of play, Elgin is on top of Larkin. 23-14. We'll be back with second quarter action on Jones Intercable's Game of the Week. For the Larkin Royals, trail by 9 points to their crosstown rival, the Elgin Maroons, 23-14. This is Bob Urzick alongside Joe Snydoff on Jones Intercable's Game of the Week. And Joe, early on in that first quarter, the tempo was set by Elgin, and the Royals have been following that tempo, pushing it up the court. I don't know if that's right or wrong.
That's wrong, because it's 23-14. A lot of points in the first quarter for the Maroons. Kalina just put on a clinic right before the quarter ended with a spin move around Simmons.
It was a tremendous pass. Brandon Freeman with the ball at the top of the key. He loses it. Here's Virgil. Virgil trying to push it up, gets it out to Strasser. Three-pointer. Book it!
Oh, wow. The Mad Bomber, number 2 for Strasser.
He's got 6. Both of those three-pointers, and now the foul on Strasser. And for Mike, that is number 1. It's now 26-14. Kind of an interesting statistic, Joe, is that Strasser has taken more three-pointers than he has two-pointers this season.
Strasser, deadly from the three-point area.
So Bill Auble will be at the free throw line. He just shoots 58% from the charity stripe. 1-and-1 misses it. And it's pulled down by Griffin.
A good-looking free throw on that one.
Here's Henderson, left wing. Puts it between the leg, pull-up, 10-footer, hits the shot. Jesse Henderson. He's got his first 2 of the game.
Super smooth.
28-14, Elgin threatening to run away with it. Here's inside Engel. He has it stripped, but there's going to be a foul. And Nate Griffin, that is number 2 on him. Leading scorers in this game, 6 points each for Scott Hudson for Elgin, and 6 points for Randy Engel. Jesse Henderson, the leading scorer for the Maroons, only has 2, although he has had foul trouble. He's got 2 personals early on in the first quarter, but Randy Engel on the free throw line so far 4 for 4 from the stripe. And he misses his first one as we speak.
And Bob, what's so amazing about this Maroon squad is just the point that you just mentioned. Henderson with 2 points, and he hasn't even played the whole first quarter, and yet the Maroons got 30 on the board without him.
And Larkin's got 15 after Engel's second free throw. Here's Hudson down low, hits the shot. Scott Hudson's got 8. And it's 30-15 as Elgin has doubled up on Larkin. Here's Auble, right wing. Freeman at the top.
Almost the backcourt.
Nosbish goes underneath the Engel. There will be a foul. First off, though, on Hudson. Good battle down low between Engel and Hudson got caught for his first foul.
2-6-5, boys, going at it.
I tell you, Joe, the difference in this one is the way Elgin pushes that ball up the court in transition, and they don't give the Royals any time to set up, and that has definitely hurt Larkin so far in the early portions of this game.
Playing right into the Maroons' hands.
Here's Engel again, 1-and-1, hits it.
And you know, Coach Harrington has to be happy about that. I'm sure he was looking for a more patient offense, so was I.
Engel's second free throw is also good. So he is 7 of 8 from the line. He's got 9 points. Here's Virgil running the offense now for Elgin. They go about 9 or 10 deep. That's one of the Maroon strengths. Missing the shot is Strasser, and a big rebound for Engel. Here's Larkin. They'll slow it up a little bit. Freeman, 15-footer, missed it badly. And now there's going to be a loose ball foul as Bass pulled down the rebound.
Griffin?
Yep, it is Griffin. And for Nate, that is number 3. He will take a seat. 5 fouls in high school basketball, and you are gone. And right now, he will take an exodus to the bench as Steve Patton, a junior, comes in. Talked a little bit about Patton earlier in the broadcast. He's just a junior. He was the leading scorer on the sophomore team last year that won the conference. And he averaged 23 points a game last year. Coming into this game, he was shooting 79% from the field.
Keep an eye on him.
As the free throw is missed by Bass. After Elgin pulls down the rebound, Jesse Henderson controls it. Loses the ball. Conveniently to Virgil, air ball. And the ball is stripped away from Henderson. Here's Freeman up in the front court. He'll slow it down. Auble trying to run the offense out there. Here's Engel. Turnaround, 15-footer, all net. Randy Engel hits the shot. He's got a great outside jumper.
Fantastic. He knows he's going to jump higher than the other guy, and that's what he did.
He's 6'5", 30-19 the score. Elgin on top, 5:40 to go in the first half. Here's Henderson, 3, no. Rebound, Hudson, follow-up, no good. The ball's still loose.
Batted away.
It's batted away after Griffin, or Patton grabbed the rebound. Here's Engel on the breakout. Lays it up and in, but he traveled with the ball. Randy Engel stutter step, and he walked.
Referees were a little slow on that one. They better blow it a few more times. Larkin crowd don't like it. They wanted to see Engel bring this club back.
30-19 our score. 5:22 left to go in the first half. Kalina on the dribble for the Maroons. Here's Strasser, fakes the 3. Pulls up, off the glass and in.
Tough shot by Strasser.
He's got 8. 2 of his field goals have been 3-pointers. Auble throws it away now. At full court press, causing problems. So Hudson will inbound it on the far side. Kalina on the dribble. Here's Strasser, right wing. Here's Auble. Check that, Kalina with the shot instead for the basket. Jeff Kalina hits the bucket. He's got 6, and that's his average. And it's 34-19, biggest lead in the ball game.
He's been having a rough time shooting from the field. He wants to get back on track. That's the way to do it with a nice baseline jumper. Nobody within 10 feet, he buried it. Made a bad mistake fouling him in the backcourt.
And Dominic Canada takes a timeout as his Larkin Royals have fallen behind by 15. Joe Snydoff, coming into this game, Larkin was so sure they can stick with this Elgin team, but they haven't been able to in the first half as the Maroons have moved the ball quite well, and Coach Jim Harrington has to be very happy as his Maroons right now hold a 15-point lead with 4:38 left to go in the first half.
Well, I think one of the keys for the Maroons before they headed in here was rebounding. They were out rebounded badly by the Blackhawks. 33-23 overall, 18-10 on the offensive glass. Which seems like the Maroons are doing a better job boxing out, getting a few extra shots at scoring a bucket. But Larkin, on the other hand, Engel and company down low, they're not taking anything. They're blocking a few shots down there.
And Engel has been the basic scoring threat for Larkin. He has 11 points up to this point. The 2 leading scorers for Elgin are Mike Strasser and Scott Hudson off the bench. They each have 8 points. Jesse Henderson only has 2. He has been in foul trouble. He's out there right now. He has not heated up as of yet, but Bill Auble is at the free throw stripe, and he hits the shot. Auble 1 for 2 from the charity line so far this evening. It's a 14-point ball game, 34-20.
I think Auble has to stay in this ball game. He's their floor general. He's what Kalina is. Tough pass, intercepted by Bass.
And now there's a foul.
Travel.
No, it was a travel, I guess. So, Larkin gets a break. They catch a turnover, and they turn it right back over. Now the inbound extended left. They get it inside. Turnaround. Patton hits the shot. Stevie Patton's got 4. Now it's a 15-point lead, 36-21. Elgin on top. Here's the half-court trap. Nosbish. 1 at 3, goes inside. Engel pulls up, hits the shot. Randy Engel's got 13. Kalina on the transition. Long jumper, missed the shot. And it's pulled down by Bass. Kalina showing some confidence in that outside shot. Normally he doesn't put it up very often.
Nobody was ready for Elgin underneath.
Auble on the drive, traveled, no call.
That was a little too rough of an angle there, Bob.
As Engel missed the shot, and Henderson on the bound. Kalina back out to Henderson, guarded by Bass. Jesse has not been able to get the engines going yet so far this game. Strasser back out Hudson. Inside Patton, turnaround, missed the shot, and it's pulled down by Larkin. Auble, one of the smallest guys on the floor, pushes it up on the transition. Here's Nosbish, 3, Pulled down, no, by Engel, follow-up, no! And the ball still loose on the floor.
Aggressiveness by Larkin on the boards.
Nosbish now has it. Gets it out to Freeman. No shot clock in high school basketball, so they can take their time, although they don't want to.
Bass turnaround.
Hits the shot. William Bass has his first 2. Here the other way, Patton underneath for the basket. Before you can blink an eye, Elgin has the ball up the court, and another hoop. 38-25, up by 13, 2:40 to go in the first half. Strasser knocked out, no call. You got to make a call over there. And now slapping from behind is Strasser trying to make a steal, and he picks up his second foul.
Holy cow, Bob. Talk about letting them play.
It's been a physical contest. There have been some fouls called, but there have been a lot of other plays that could have been fouls that were never called.
Brandon Freeman just ran over Jeff Kalina. Bam, he hits his head on the hardwood. No call.
And Bill Auble's at the free throw line, 1-1, hits the shot. So he is 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. The lead has been cut down to 12. As Auble has 3 points, make it 4 so far in this half.
Physical game. Just love when the refs love it when they let it fly.
Three-pointer, Strasser, no. Ball tapped out of bounds, and it'll go Larkin's way. Here comes the half-court trap. Get it out to Abel. Abel the bounce pass. Nosbish fakes the three. Inside Engel. Turnaround 5-footer. Hits the shot over Hudson. Randy Engel's got 15. The other way. Freeman.
They're back in it.
Brandon Freeman on the steal. And the lead's been cut to 7. Here's Kalina. Throws up a prayer. Rebound by Patton goes in. Steve Patton on the offensive glass. Knocks down another 2. He's got 8. It's now 40-31. Engel, 15-footer. Missed it. Pulled down by Strasser. Gets it out to Kalina. Dragged his pivot foot. No call. And now there's a traveling violation on Strasser.
And I think the referee sort of just made up for that one. They thought Kalina walked. They gave it to Strasser. And they whistled him.
40-31, our score. 1:41 left to go in the first half. Larkin has the ball. They can cut it down to 7 or 6 with the long one. Here's Abel. Gets it out. Freeman, guarded by Strasser. Tries to drive, can't do it. Gets it to Abel instead. Abel to Kennedy, back out on top, Nosbish. They swing it the other way. Freeman, pull up, missed the shot, rebound. Here's Kennedy. Kennedy on the offensive glass, and he's fouled. And it looks like Scott Hudson's going to get this one. Yep, it is Hudson. And for Scott, that is number 2. And at the free throw line, shooting 2 will be Chaz Kennedy. And Kennedy so far this year is a 70% free throw shooter. He is 7 of 10 on the year. He has 4 points. 1:11 to go in the first half. Elgin on top of Larkin, 40-31. Kennedy at the stripe, misses the first one. He can cut it to 8 with a shot here as Roy Peters checks in for Jesse Henderson for Elgin. Henderson has 2 fouls. They don't want him to get a silly one here late in the first half, so he'll go to the bench.
Crowd enjoying this matchup.
Kennedy's second one is in. So it's now an 8-point contest. Here's Kalina on the transition. Gets it in to Strasser. Pull up, 10-footer, missed it. And the ball is rebounded by Hudson, but he's going to get called for the loose ball foul. A little bit of pushing underneath, and he's got 3. So it'll be a 1-and-1 the other way for Larkin, as Chaz Kennedy once again will be on the charity stripe.
And a little while ago, when Kennedy out-rebounded Hudson on that one play just before, Hudson said a few things to the referee like, he was on my back, he was on my back. Well, sometimes when you talk to the ref saying you made the wrong call, they're going to nail you with one.
Simmons checks in for Abel. Virgil does the same for Hudson. Also in there now, Brian Hinkson. Kennedy's free throw's good. He's 2 of 3 from the line tonight. He's got 6 points as the lead has been cut to 7 with 1 minute to go in the first half. Misses the second, and Peters grabs the rebound. Kalina brings it up. Let's see if they go for one shot. Up by 7, Elgin has the ball. Here's Virgil, right wing. Nosbish on him, they get it out to Strasser. Looks like they will slow it down. Kalina gets it to Virgil. Man-to-man defense from the Royals.
Look for Kalina to take the last shot.
Virgil with the ball, and it's slapped by Simmons, and he will be called for the foul. Kind of a silly foul for Roger Simmons.
A good hustle. They were all over him. Simmons and another Royal hounding Todd Virgil. He doesn't handle the ball too much. So when they seen it went into his hands, they started hacking.
This is Virgil's second free throw of the season. He hit his first and only attempt. Misses this one, though. Tapped up, no. And the rebound is pulled down by Engel.
Look for Larkin to take the last shot.
Here's Kennedy. Moves it around Beverly, left wing being trapped. Nosbish, three-pointer, bucket! Reed Nosbish hit the tray, and here's Strasser. Peters is going to take a three, rims it and out, and it's taken down by Nosbish, and that will end the half. But Reed Nosbish hit the three-pointer, and that has made it a 40-36 ball game at the half. Elgin is on top, and Larkin seemed to grab the momentum at the end of the half, Joe.
That's right. Nosbish nailed it from downtown. This Larkin crowd loves to see the score. They were outplayed in the first half, and they're only down by 4. They got to be going into that locker room saying, hey, let's go.
It was 23-14 Elgin after one. It is now 40-36. Maroons on top of the Royals, Joe. And we'll be back with second half action on Jones Intercable's Game of the Week. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back to Larkin Gymnasium in Elgin, where the host Larkin Royals are trailing by 4 points to the visiting Elgin Maroons, 40-36. Happy to have you here along with us tonight. Bob Erzik alongside Joe Snydoff on Jones Intercable's Game of the Week. And Joe, I think the Larkin Royals ended up getting a lot of momentum back as they had a nice run at the end of the half.
Fantastic run. Nosbish hitting the three. Put this crowd right back in it, put his team back in it. They played tough first half. They were outplayed, out-rebounded, and they're in this game somehow, some way. Even though they're playing Larkin's type, they're in the game.
All right, let's take a look at the leading scorers in the first half. Randy Engel has 15 for Larkin. On the other hand, a little bit more balanced scoring for Elgin, as Mike Strasser, Steve Patton, and Scott Hudson each have 8, while Jeff Kalina has 6 for the Maroons. Chaz Kennedy also has 6 points for Larkin. One of the key stats in the first half is that Larkin has hit 15 of its 21 free throws, and that has definitely kept them into this ball game, as at the end of one quarter, Elgin led Larkin 23-14. But right now, it is 40-36. Joe Snydoff, the Royals got to be happy that they're down by only 4 points.
Well, that late rally, they were down by 15 for most of the game. No lead changes as soon as Elgin got out in front. 6-2, that was it. They were up the whole time.
We'll have to see if that momentum that the Royals had at the end of the half carries over in the second half, as Elgin in its maroon and white uniforms will inbound the ball on the far side, while the Royals in their red, white, and blue jerseys, the home team, will play defense. Man-to-man for the Royals. Jesse Henderson, Elgin's leading scorer, drives the paint, puts it up, no good, and the ball is pulled down, and there's traveling call, no call.
Oh!
And Henderson rebounds, and there'll be a jump ball. But boy, the Royals caught a break there as Nate Griffin pulled down the rebound, and he walked with it, but there was no call.
Big base by Randy Engel.
And Larkin gets the ball with the possession arrow facing them as they try to break this full court press. They finally get it over the timeline. That's Freeman with the ball, gets it out to Aubel, the point guard out there for the Royals. He's guarded by Kalina, his counterpart. Here's Nosbish. Goes Freeman left wing. Gets it out to Engel. Here's Aubel on the drive, into the paint, puts it up, scoop shot, no good, and it's rebounded by Strasser. Strasser on the outset. Here's Kalina, cracks the whip on a transition. Henderson, long jumper, all air. Pulled down by Patton, missed the shot. Griffin follows it up and in. Nate Griffin with the hoop, and Elgin is on the board first in the second half.
Nice job by Griffin. Henderson really cold so far.
Here's a steal. No, Aubel picks it right back up. A break for the Royals. Here's Engel down low, leaves it up, no foul call. Rebound, Bass missed the follow-up. Still loose in the air like a volleyball. And Engel comes out of it. Here's Bass.
Baseline jam!
Damian Bass with the dunk, and it's 42-38. That lit the crowd up. Here's a steal by the Royals. They can cut it to 2 or to 1 with the long one. Engel, he's fouled. Nate Griffin's going to get the foul, and Randy Engel will go to the free throw line. Nate Griffin's got 4 fouls, and Randy Engel will be at the charity stripe trying to cut the deficit down to 2 points. It's 42-38, Elgin on top.
Well, I mentioned earlier, Bass has a little bit of an athletic ability. He gets up. I've seen him against East Aurora get up for a lot of boards, put him in the hole while grabbing the rebound. That time he just had a clear lane, Bob, and he deposited it.
And Engel hits the free throw. Second one cuts it to 2. He's got 17 points. And here's Larkin. Trapping a little bit as Abel giving Kalina a few problems. Almost a steal. Here's Henderson, baseline jumper. Air ball again. He's put up 2 in a row like that. And Reed Nosbish will be called for the loose ball foul. That's his second.
Tough call there. Nosbish thought it was going the other way.
So Larkin has come out fired up as Elgin will inbound the ball, extended right, tapped away. And it'll stay the Royals' way as it was tipped out by Freeman right in front of us. So Elgin maintains control. Henderson will inbound it on the far side. He's being guarded by Bass, who had that tremendous slam dunk just a moment ago. Kalina gets it out, Strasser. Freeman on him. Goes underneath Hudson. Turnaround up, no good. And the ball is knocked out by Steve Patton. And Larkin can tie it up down this trip on the floor.
Royals coming out on fire.
6 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Abel. Drives the paint, has a wide open angle, 5-footer, hits the shot. It's a tie ball game. Randy Engel's got 19. Here's the other way, underneath. Henderson missed the shot. And Reed Nosbish pulls down the board.
Engel from all angles, what a soft touch.
Larkin can take the lead. Here's Engel, baseline, pull up, missed the shot. And Patton pulls down the rebound for Elgin. Here's Kalina cracking the whip on the fast break. Pull-up jumper, hits the shot.
Awesome, stopping in the paint.
Kalina's got 8 points, and it's a 2-point lead once again for Elgin. Here's Nosbish, top of the key. Pull-up, 17-footer, hits all net. Reed Nosbish has got 7. Here's Henderson the other way, puts it up and in. Jesse Henderson scores just his 4th point of the ball game. And Elgin's on top by 2. Here's a 2-pointer. The other way, it's good. Check that. The 3-pointer for Brandon Freeman. And Elgin calls a timeout. 47-46. Larkin has taken the lead on that 3-pointer. The place is going up for grabs.
Royals hitting them from long range. Nosbish and Freeman, and Engel with the short little 5s.
Well, Nosbish's long jumper was only a 2-pointer, but Freeman, it looked like he was on the line from our vantage point. However, the referees didn't see that way, and they gave Freeman the 3-pointer, and Larkin is on top, 47-46, 4:48 to go in this one, and Dominic Canada's got to be happy with his team the way they have come back.
You're right about that, Bob. It looked like they were going to get blown right out of their own gymnasium. But these Royals hung tough, hit the boards. Engel, Chas Kennedy a little bit at the end of the first half going to the line. Free throws, as you mentioned, 15 out of 21. Great job by Larkin, and they're hitting their outside shots.
Well, they've hit both their free throws in this half, so that makes them 17 of 23. 47-46, Elgin has the ball, trailing by 1 point. Kalina with it. Gets a pick, goes around one man, lays it up, it's blocked from behind by Engel. A nice block by Randy Engel as he's doing it all over the court, both offensively and defensively, and Elgin will maintain control.
Very impressed by Engel.
Strasser gets it in, Hudson, turnaround, 2-footer, hit the shot. Scott Hudson's got 10. And here's Auble trying to break that full court press. He does. Freeman gets it to Nosbish. Trying to get open for a shot. Auble gets it back at the top of the key. He's got Kalina on him. Wide open Engel. 15-footer. He's got it.
Wow.
Randy Engel has got 21. That's his average.
5, 10, or 15, he could hit it from everywhere.
Henderson, he's got 3. Jesse strikes from 3. And he's got 7. He needs to heat up for Elgin.
Scoreboard operator working up a sweat.
Auble is fouled on the drive. It looks like that one's going to go against Kalina. And for Jeff, he's got 2. Jesse Henderson grabs a seat. Roy Peters comes in for him. Auble will go to the charity stripe. He is 4 of 5 tonight. He's got 4 points. 51-49, Elgin on top. Auble can tie it up with 2 free throws. He does. Hits the first one, that is. Auble's second attempt is good as well. So we've got a tie ball game. Here the other way is Peters. He's double teamed in the corner. Larkin giving Elgin some of its own medicine. Here's Patton losing the ball. Nosbish has it. He's tied up for the jump ball by Hudson.
We'll go to Elgin.
The possession arrow is pointing the Maroons' way as William Bass checks into the ball game for Chaz Kennedy. Elgin inbounds it. Kalina. Here's a 3 from Strasser. Wide open, missed the shot. But Patton pulls down a rebound, and Bass will get the loose ball foul for Larkin. And for William Bass, that is his first of the game. And Elgin still not in the bonus. Will inbound it. Strasser gets it to Peters. Back out to Kalina. They set up the offense. Auble on him in the man-to-man. Peters, jumper. Missed the shot. Bass grabs the rebound. Strasser gets it back to him. Missed the layup. Mike Strasser hit the layup. He's got 10. It's now a 2-point ball game in Elgin's favor. 53-51. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Bass, turnaround, had it partially blocked, but there will be a foul on Elgin.
Yeah. 34 maybe.
That's Nate Griffin. And if our numbers are correct,
33.
Check that, they're going to give it instead to Steve Patton, his second. And Patton leaves the ball game. William Bass at the free throw line, likes to be called Damien, that's his middle name. Hits the shot.
72%, Bob, from the charity stripe. He can put him down.
1 for 2 tonight. He's got 3 points. Bass's second attempt. Rims in.
Soft touch. Billy Bass.
We got another tie at 53. As Kalina brings it up in their front court. Under 2 minutes to go. Henderson 3. No good. Ball's pulled down by Hudson. Here's Kalina. Loses the ball. Gets it out to Strasser, right wing. Ball tipped away, and Nosbish could not save it. So Elgin will maintain control as Larkin got a hand up there and knocked it out of bounds.
He also got a hand on Nosbish's face, holding his eye.
And Simmons will check into the ball game for Auble. Roger Simmons. As they inbound it to Kalina. Strasser has it. Gets it out Kalina inside Henderson. Had trouble with it. They swing it around.
Bass doing a good job on Henderson.
Hudson. Turnaround. Henson hits the shot. Brian Henson. He's got 4. Once again, Elgin has a 2-point lead. It's seesawed back and forth the last few minutes. Inside Engel. Puts it up strong and in. Randy Engel. He's got 23.
Poetry and power.
Tied up at 55. Inside, Henson puts a good move on. Gets Engel up in the air, puts it up off the glass, and no good. But he drew the foul. And it looks like he got Reed Nosbish. Check that. It's on Engel instead, and for Randy, that's number 1 only on him.
Incredible, only 1 foul on him. How about?
He's done a nice job down low of staying away from the foul, and he's played great defense. He's blocked a couple shots. And now at the free throw line is Hinkson, and he hits it.
And you know there has to be a few scouts here looking at Jesse Henderson, but I'm sure they're getting a nice eye on this Randy Engel.
Engel has received a number of letters from Division I schools, including Illinois and Stanford, but he's just a junior. He's got a lot of time and a lot of, he's going to have to develop a little bit more. As Hinkson hits the second free throw. It's a 2-point ball game once again. Elgin on top. Spin dribble. Here's a steal. No. Kalina dives on the floor. Gets it to Strasser. And he's fouled. Roger Simmons saved an easy bucket by fouling Mike Strasser. And that is foul number 3 as Kalina, what a heads-up play. Great hustle. Dove on the floor for it. And then threw it up to Strasser. Strasser waited. He could have put it up right away. But he got fouled. So Mike will be at the free throw line. Strasser averaging 14.5 points a ball game coming into this one. At this point, he's got 10. First one rims in and out. He is 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Make it 1 for 3 now.
Right through.
Elgin has a 3-point lead. Here's the full court press. They get it into Engel. He's double teamed, throws it away. Randy Engel fired one down on the floor, looking for Nosbish. It was a bad pass as the trap works. Another turnover.
Strange pass by Engel.
He was in trouble, but Kalina now gets it to Strasser. Goes inside. Henderson off the glass, no good.
Big board, Engel.
Engel cleans the glass, and Larkin's going to try to cut it to 1 or tie it with a long one. Here's Bass. Pull up, 15-footer, missed the shot. Engel with the offensive board, goes right back up, strong it in! Randy Engel, he is fouled. 25 points for Engel. He is putting on a clinic. No one on that Elgin team can stop him, and he can tie it up here with the free throw.
For a 6'5" guy, he gets high.
He has increased his strength and his jumping ability this summer, according to Dominic Canada. But he misses the free throw, and it's pulled down by Kalina. Henderson gets it back out. Kalina the other way. Here's Jesse. 3. No good. And it's pulled down by Freeman. Here's Freeman on a transition. Gets it up to Abel.
That was nice.
Henderson has not been able to hit the 3 tonight. Freeman gets it out. Nosbish. Long jumper. Good! Reed Nosbish, a 3-pointer. Larkin up by 2, 60-58. Here's Henderson.
Elgin's out of control.
Jumper is good off the baseline by Strasser, and it's tied up again.
Tough silencer by Strasser.
30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's the trap. Simmons losing the ball. Hudson, great save. He was out of bounds, though. Scott Hudson made a great save. Check that. That was Hinkson instead who made the save, but he was lying down on the baseline. So Chaz Kennedy gets back into the ball game for Larkin. It's 60-60.
Give an Engel a blow.
Under a half minute to go in the third quarter. Larkin, oh, almost a steal. 3-pointer, Nosbish. Go!
Man! Oh, what a stroke by Nosbish.
Reed Nosbish has been on fire lately. It's a 3-point lead for Larkin. Place is going crazy.
Waiting for the last
Here's
shot.
Strasser. Here's a tray. He's got it.
The Mad Bomber answers.
They are gunning at Larkin Gymnasium. Long bomb over the glass. There's 1 second left. Oh my goodness. 63-63, 1 second to go. Here's the inbound stolen by Freeman, knocks it out of bounds. And that should be the end of the quarter, except the clock has not gone off. There it is. Oh my goodness. What a turn of events, 63-63 after 3. We'll be back with fourth quarter action on Jones Intercable's Game of the Week. We are back at Larkin Gymnasium. As you can hear, the crowd is going nuts as the Royals have come on fire. We have a 63-63 contest after 3 quarters of play, and the Royals have been building up momentum. They trailed 23-14 after 1 quarter, 40-36 at the half. They tied it up. They tied it up after 3, and they have the ball.
What more can you expect, Bob, from a crosstown rivalry but a tie in the fourth?
We have had a great one. Happy to have you here alongside us, Bob Erzik with Joe Snydoff. We are starting fourth quarter action. Here's Abel with the ball for Larkin. Pull up, hits the shot! Abel's got 8. Here's Strasser. He goes inside Hinkson. There's going to be a foul on Engel. Kind of a chippy foul as Engel just touched him, but he picks it up. That's number 2 for him. Randy Engel had 10 points in that 3rd quarter, and he's got 25 on the night.
Well, Hangskin had somebody posted up. I believe it was Chaz Kennedy. Nice lob pass in there. Harrington getting things straight.
Getting his point across to the referees.
Literally.
Coach Jim Harrington has done a great job with that Elgin program. Led them all the way down to the state tournament just 3 years ago, where they lost in the quarterfinals to King. They advanced all the way last year to the sectional final before losing to Rockford Boylan.
And what's happening here is, I think, trying to say if it's a 1-and-1 or a 2-shot foul.
In our opinion, it happened right in front of us. That should have been a 1-shot foul, not a 2-shot, because he was not going up for the shot when Engel hit him. And in the NBA, where the continuation is forever, you'd probably say that's a 2-shot foul. But once the ball came inside to Hinkson, that's when Engel chipped at him before he got the shot off. And now there's a timeout on the court. And Coach Jim Harrington still giving the referees a piece of his mind, as it is a 65-63 ball game. Joe Snydoff, this Larkin team knew coming into this season that they would be in every single game just about every single given night. I mean, that wasn't the case 2 years ago where they went 5-21, or last year when they went 8-18. But this is a different team. They've got a lot of confidence. They won the Downers Grove South tournament, going 3-1 there. They suffered they got beat up pretty bad against East Aurora, but as you mentioned earlier in the broadcast, they outscored a good Tomcat team in the second half. Came back the next night, beat Crystal Lake South, and right here, I think they are surprising even themselves the way they have played against this excellent Elgin Maroons team.
That's right, Bob, and I think by outscoring East Aurora in the second half, what they did was they broke the press. And Elgin's press has been ineffective. It hasn't stopped them. Billy Abel doing a great job. Brandon Freeman, excellent job breaking the press. Those are the main guys, the press breakers. Abel and Freeman.
And Coach Scott Martins gave this Larkin team a great compliment, saying this is the quickest Larkin team he has seen in his 5 years of coaching the Tomcats. And Hankson misses the 1-and-1. And now a jump ball. And the ball stays the Maroons' way with the possession arrow pointing toward Elgin. Strasser the inbounds. Here's Henderson. He's got to get on fire for Elgin. He had it knocked away. Jesse Henderson, the Maroons' leading scorer, at better than 21 points a game, has just 7 here tonight. One of those a 3-pointer. Here's Strasser. Trey, no good. It's pulled down strong by Chaz Kennedy. Larkin can get its largest lead of the ball game at 4 here if they score. They're up 65-63. Now they turn it over. But there is a foul.
Nice interception by Hangskin.
This is one thing the Royals have had problems with over the years, turnovers. According to Coach Dominic Canada, they averaged 25 a game last year, but it's been a different story this season as they've been more patient They've controlled the ball well, and they've held down on the turnovers, and that's been one of the main factors why they've been so successful this season. Here's Hinkson. Hits the front end this time. He is 3 of 4 from the line tonight. He's got 5 points. Coming into this game, he's averaging 4.5, so he's right at that point right now. But he surpasses it with his 5th point, hitting that free throw.
6 tie of the game.
The 6th tie, this one at 65 at the 7-minute mark of the 4th quarter. Here's Freeman, strong driving, gets it in. Oh, an offensive foul. Brandon Freeman took the ball strong to the hole, but taking the charge underneath, Scott Hudson, so the basket does not count. That is Freeman's 3rd foul. Freeman, the transfer from South Bend, Indiana, took the ball strong to the hole, but Hudson stayed his ground and took the charge.
He really went in strong. Hudson had a tough time getting off the ground on that one. I mean, he got hurt. His back got a little hurt when he hit the hardwood.
So that's another turnover for Larkin as Elgin inbounds the ball against the full court press. Kalina gets it up to Strasser over the timeline. He's guarded by Abel. Two teams play a similar type of trapping defense. Here's Hudson, goes down low. Henderson, pull up, 10-footer, rims in and out. He can't buy a bucket. And it's pulled down by Nosbish. Abel in the front court. Up to Freeman. Here's a steal. Henderson's got a breakaway. Look out. He thought he was going to stuff it. Laid it in instead. Took his time. And Jesse's got number 9. Anticipated that one a little bit.
Yes, but he only had 7 points. You got to make sure you get it in there, and he just laid it in.
Engel, long jumper at the shot. It's only a 2-pointer, but he's got 27, and we're tied at 67. Here the other way, Kalina over 2 guys, missed the shot, but it's pulled down by Hinkson, who's in the right place at the right time, and he puts in the garbage. 69-67, Elgin on top. Here's the trap, and there's going to be a foul. Chaz Kennedy was in trouble, but he drew a foul. Check that, it was Engel instead who got the foul called. So he will go to the free throw line, 1-1. So now checking into the ball game, Steve Patton for Elgin. And Hudson goes out. On the line for Larkin, Randy Engel, their leading scorer at 21 points a game. He already has 27 as he has taken charge tonight. Make it 28 as he hits the front end of the 1-1.
Boy, this kid really impresses me.
He takes the ball to the hole strong. He's got a soft outside shot, and he rebounds very well. It's the 2nd free throw, and he's a pretty good free throw shooter as well. Tie ball game again, 7th tie. Here's Henderson on the baseline. Gets it out, Kalina. Back out to Jesse. Kalina, 3-pointer. Oh, a brick. Almost broke the glass. Here on the transitions, Freeman. Gets it out, Abel. Drives the paint, loses the ball, but he's fouled ahead of time. He was slapped on the hand. And they're going to give it to Steve Patton. And for Patton, that is foul number 3. And now Coach Harrington calls his team over to the bench to give him some quick instructions as his team is tied up with Larkin. We have had a great inaugural game here on Jones Intercable's Game of the Week. Just a reminder, next week, another crosstown rivalry, East versus West Aurora, the oldest rivalry in the state of Illinois, dating back to the early 1900s, as the Larkin Royal fans are just going crazy here, as they probably didn't expect their team to be this close with Elgin, but they have done a tremendous job tonight.
The Royals proving some people wrong.
They felt they didn't get very much respect But Auble hits the shot. And he tonight has 9 points. Larkin on top, 70-69, 5.5 minutes to go in this one. Now they're up by 2. Here's Kalina. Hudson, left wing, goes cross court, Kalina. Henderson puts it on the floor. They swing it around Hudson, left wing. Inside, Henderson. Pull up, long jumper, rim's no good, and Auble pulls down the rebound. Larkin's largest lead of the ball game has been 2. They can make it 4. Ball is slapped out. Nice anticipation by Hengson as he played the passing lane and knocked it out of bounds, but Larkin will maintain control on the near side. Here's Auble guarded by Kalina. Here's the trap. Double team in the corner. Nosbish having his problems, dribbles around the trap, goes inside, now they lose the ball. Tried to get it to Engel, but it was slapped away on the double team. Here's Henderson, right wing. Goes around Kennedy, in the paint, he's hammered. Chaz Kennedy will get the foul, and Jesse Henderson will shoot 2 from the free throw line.
A little bit of a mismatch there, Bob. Henderson against Kennedy, fake to the inside, and he made that baseline move, and he drew the foul. Nice job by Jesse.
And Henderson's got to do that. He has to take charge right now for Elgin. He's their leading scorer, who was saddled to the bench early in the first quarter with foul trouble, and he hasn't been able to get on track since then. He hits the first free throw. He's got 10 points, 11 underneath his average. 4:40 to go, 71-70, Larkin on top. Henderson has a chance to tie it up. Boy, he takes his sweet time at the line. And this one goes off the back iron, but Strasser pulls down a rebound. And now it's stolen away by Auble. Big steal by Billy Auble.
Could have been a foul, the ref's letting him play.
Here's Auble driving, goes inside. Kennedy moves it back out. Larkin moving well on their offense, swinging the ball around. They get it to Engel, left corner. He drives in the lane, goes cross court, stolen away by Henderson. Jesse gets it to Kalina underneath, great pass, blocked by Engel.
What a face.
Here's Auble the other way, it's gonna be an offensive foul. And now there's some more feet exchange between Strasser and Auble. Henderson pushes someone around. That should have been an offensive foul, but they're saying it's a block instead. I can't believe that call, as Auble just was out of control like a freight train.
You know what, Bob? These two teams, they don't like each other. The refs are letting them play like this. There were fouls all over the place right in front of us. You knew something was going to break, and it broke.
And the foul is given to Strasser. It looked like he had his feet set. He's got 3. As Auble was like a freight train out of control. But he'll be at the free throw line, as he's been almost perfect tonight. He hits that one. He is 8 of 9 from the free throw line. It's a 2-point Larkin lead. Just over 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Rims the second one, no good. And it's pulled down by Hinkson. The other way, Strasser, 3, no good. Pulled down by Hinkson, he brings it back out. Auble almost with a steal. They go inside, turnaround, no good by Hudson. And now there's gonna be a foul down low. Boy, the action is just getting furious. And it's on Hinkson, and he goes, what did I do? But he gets the foul. And that is number 4 on Scott Hinkson. And Larkin will shoot the 1-and-1 as they are in the bonus. And that's Randy Engel at the free throw line. He has 29 points.
Game getting a little out of control. The refs are letting these guys play.
He can give Larkin their largest lead. Missed the shot. The other way, the pass is intercepted. Brandon Freeman, it goes out of bounds. And it goes Elgin's way. A very good call as the ball was loose.
Very good
and it
call.
fell down on, the ball went down on Auble, as well as Chaz Kennedy, who are lying down out of bounds. So Elgin will inbound it. Strasser looking for someone. Gets it in. Hudson, they back it out to Henderson. Kalina at the top of the key. Here's Strasser, fakes the shot, goes around one man.
Yep.
It's going to be a blocking foul on Brandon Freeman. He's got 4. 72-70. Strasser will shoot a 1-and-1. If he hits both free throws, he'll tie it up. On the night, Strasser has 16 points. He had 8 at the half. He scored 8 in the third quarter. And he hits the free throw.
What an atmosphere by the Elgin supporters.
Elgin fans making some noise.
In enemy territory.
Down by 1. Strasser can tie it up.
This Larkin gym is really getting loud.
Larkin's fans also cheering, trying to get Strasser to miss it. He doesn't, though. Tie ball game.
Ninth tie of the game.
And Elgin has given up on its press after Larkin did a pretty good job of breaking it tonight. Here's Engel, double team. And there's going to be a foul on Elgin.
Harrington shaking his head in disbelief. He doesn't think some of these fouls are going his way.
Kalina gets the foul. That's number 3. And Randy Engel's at the free throw line.
Harrington, not happy.
The next point he hits will be his 30th of the night. Elgin's fans making noise. Hits it. Larkin on top by 1, 73-72, 3:19 left to go in the fourth quarter. If it's tied up after regulation, we'll go to a 3-minute OT session. Engel hits the second.
10th tie, what a beautiful barn burner.
Elgin down by 2 in the ball. Kalina calls out the plays.
32, Kalina calls out. And that's Strasser's number.
Was partially blocked. Scramble on the floor. Still
Big
loose.
scramble.
Bodies diving everywhere. It's going to be a jump ball. What a classic scramble. Everybody diving on the ball. You think this game means anything to these players?
Holy cow. Heads banging each other.
And the arrow points Larkin's way.
They don't know the football season's over, Bob.
Taking up the lead to 4. Here's a 3-pointer, Nosbish. Go! Reed Nosbish!
24 with the score.
It's a 5-point lead. Here's Griffin. He's fouled. Misses the shot. Reed Nosbish is diving all over the place. It is a 5-point Larkin lead, their largest of the evening. On the line will be Nate Griffin, shooting 2. Griffin, an awful free throw shooter. Coming into the game just 2 of 9, but he has hit both of his free throws tonight. Hits this one as well.
Surprising pressure free throws by Nate Griffin, Bob.
So he's 5 for 14 on the year. That's not even 33%.
Man.
But he's 3 for 3 tonight. It's a 4-point ball game.
Oh,
Second one's a brick off the glass. Oh. That sent tremors throughout this gym, off the glass and in. But it just looks like a swish in the scorebook. 77-74, Larkin on top with the ball. 2:20 to go in the ball game. Auble with it, they can freeze it out. Oh, a traveling violation. Randy Engel changed his pivot foot. It was pretty blatant. So a turnover for Larkin.
Nice call, Bob. That pivot foot moved from right to left, back to right. That's a travel.
And now Strasser controls it. Look for him to take a three. Here's Henderson. He takes the tray. Good! Jesse Henderson has tied it up.
Oh, Henderson!
Jesse Henderson. Here's Engel. Long bomb. Good! These guys can't miss.
I can't mark any rebounds down. They're all nailing their shots.
33 points. That was only a two-pointer. 79-77. Strasser gets it to Henderson. Lighting up a three. Missed everything. And it's out of bounds.
Oh, the way it looks, Bob, here, I didn't see any foot touch quick.
We are right along the baseline, and that didn't look like the ball hit it. Well, Larkin gets the benefit of the doubt. 79-77. Auble, he breaks the press. He's going to try to milk some clock. Gets it out Nosbish. They swing it around the perimeter. 1:12 to go. Auble fakes the shot. Elgin will be forced to foul soon. Nosbish controls it. 1 minute to go. Pull-up jumper, missed the shot. I don't know why he shot that one. I don't know why Nosbish took that shot.
There's the numbers.
Here's Henderson, lays it up, no good. Engel pulls down a rebound and he's fouled. Brian Hinkson gets the foul. And Joe, I don't know why Reed Nosbish was taking that jump shot with a minute to go. He was open and he was only a 10-footer. You got a 2-point lead, you blow the clock out and you win the game. But Nosbish took the shot. Luckily, Elgin came down and Henderson missed a crucial layup. He has had problems all night. He hasn't been able to buy a bucket. He's hit a few three-pointers, but he's missed some crucial shots as well.
Absolutely. Nosbish trying to put the game away, couldn't do it.
Kennedy misses the 1-and-1.
Engel!
Puts it in! That is the biggest rebound of the night. Randy Engel on the offensive glass, and he's fouled. 81-77. And Engel is at the free throw line.
Randy ripped down the rebound and used all the strength to put it back in the hole.
He's got 34 points. Can make it a 5-point lead with 46 seconds to go if he hits it. He doesn't, he missed it.
Plenty of time left.
Elgin's got to put up a shot in a hurry. Here's Strasser. Now there's going to be a foul.
He got fouled by Freeman.
Freeman with the foul. And if our book is right, he's out of the game. It's a 1-and-1. Let's see. That is, he is gone. Brandon Freeman. I could have swore I just heard the PA guy say 5 fouls on Freeman. Yep, sure enough. Here comes Simmons. Roger Simmons is in the ball game as Brandon Freeman has fouled out with 36 seconds to go. And Larkin burns a timeout. They're going to try to ice Henderson at the free throw line. Coming into this game, Jesse is a halfway decent free throw shooter at 63%. So far on the night, he is just 1 of 4 from the charity stripe, as he has not had a Jesse Henderson type of game.
Not at all, Bob.
He's got 13 points, and that's 8 under his average. On the other hand, Randy Engel has taken charge for Larkin. You knew Engel had to just have a tremendous game tonight for Larkin to have a shot at upsetting Elgin. Right now, they look like they are in the driver's seat. He has 34 points. That's just about 13 points over his average. and he has been something else. He has handled the ball well. He has shot extremely well from the outside. He has had great inside moves for baskets, and he has rebounded very well as well.
Phenomenal, Bob. Phenomenal.
Phenomenal is right. 81-77, 36 seconds to go. Jesse Henderson is going to try to hit the front end of the 1-and-1. This place is going crazy. Larkin fans, they want a victory desperately. Their Royals have lost 20 of 23 meetings in the 1980s between these two schools, and they have lost 8 of the last 9. But they are on top by 4. Here's Henderson, front end, 1-and-1. Hits it.
Plenty of time, 36 seconds.
Jesse has silenced the crowd with the first free throw. He can cut it to 2 with this one. He hits that one as well. The 2-point ball game. Here comes the full court press. Nosfish gets it to Engel. He's double teamed. You better get rid of it. Gets it up to Abel. He gets it over the timeline. There's a frenzied scramble all over the court. Here's Engel. He almost walked with the ball. He's tied up now. There's going to be a foul. No, it's going to be a jump ball now. Oh, wait, what's the call? The referee called a foul first, and he raised both his fingers up in the air like a jump ball. And it looks like it's going to be a foul now. It's going to be on Henson. We've got him for 3. 81-79. Randy Engel, I believe, will be at the free throw line shooting a front end of a 1-and-1. Coach Harrington has called these boys over. With all the chaos on the court, Joe, I think a timeout was taken. As Dominic Canada is talking to his team, he's not thinking right now, we're up by 2, I'm all excited because we're winning. He is thinking we've got to burn off the next 22 seconds and still be on top to pull off a huge upset.
He's thinking Engel hits these 2, and it should be history.
Randy Engel at the free throw line. 60% shooter coming into the game. Here's the front end.
A Royals roar!
The cheering from the Royals fans tells the story as Engel shoots the first one. Here's the second attempt. Missed it. Grabs his own rebound, though! Now there's going to be a foul away from the ball. Oh, what a tough break for Elgin. It's going to be on Strasser. Was it Strasser or Kalina who got that one?
Pretty sure it was Strasser. He was shaking his head.
We've got Strasser for 4. 16 seconds to go. Simmons on the line, shooting a free throw. Missed it. Ball loose. Kalina, 10 seconds to go. They need a 3-pointer to tie. There's Strasser. Oh, he should have taken it. Hudson has it. Kalina, here's the 3. It's up. Gets it. Kalina hits the 3-pointer.
Oh, my gosh. Kalina canned it. Kalina canned it.
It's tied up. There's no time left on the clock. It is all tied up. Unbelievable! Jeff Kalina hit the 3-pointer. We will go into overtime. Let's keep it right here. 82-82. Unbelievable. What a shot by Kalina.
Unbelievable shot. They gave it to Hainskin. He looked and he said, I know I'm not taking a 3. I'm going to give it off to somebody else. Strasser was well covered. Smart job by Strasser. Super smart, not forcing the 3. Give it to his buddy Jeff. Let him nail it. Oh, what a clutch performer, Jeff Kalina.
Well, the way that turned out for Elgin, it looked like they definitely wanted to get it to their bomber, and Strasser was all tied up. He got it to Kalina, and guess how many 3-pointers Kalina has hit coming into this game? Absolutely none until he drained that one. And it is tied up at 82. What a tremendous battle.
Man, you knew it was going to be a war, and war's going to end that soon. We need more time.
And we've got 3 minutes of overtime action here. Tied up at 82. Here we are. We have had a tremendous battle here in our inaugural basketball game on Jones Intercable. What a tremendous game we have had. Here's the tip. It's won by Larkin. It's the extra session. Everybody is on their feet. Auble has it. Gets it to Engel. Back out Simmons. Simmons swings it around now. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They go left side. Here's Engel. He's wide open. Pulls it up. Missed the shot. And now there's going to be a foul on Nate Griffin. And if we're right, that's number 5 on Griffin.
Silly foul.
Boy, some nice screens being set down low by Larkin. Found Engel wide open. And he put up a one-handed type of half hook shot. Missed the shot, but they got the foul. And Roy Peters will check into the game as Nate Griffin has fouled out. He fouls out with 2:35 left to go in the extra frame. Brandon Freeman, the starting off guard for the Royals, has fouled out for Larkin as we have another timeout on the court. Both coaches huddling with their players, setting up strategy. As Larkin has just got to be thrilled. Their fans got to be going nuts, as they have been all game, that they have gone to overtime here tonight. This has been just a great ball game.
Bob, incredible ball game. These two teams giving it their all. Engel on the line.
He's got 36 points. Front end, 1-and-1. Missed it. Oh, now they're saying it's a two-shot foul. Not even the referees know what it is.
These refs better get a little quicker on that whistle.
Their heads aren't into the game. It was a two-shot foul, as Engel was fouled while going up for the shot. So he'll get a second attempt. Hits it. It's a 1-point Larkin lead. Kalina gets it up into the front court. Being hounded by Simmons. Henderson gets it back out. Strasser. Strasser left wing. Moves it out to Kalina. Elgin down by 1. 2:16 to go in overtime. Here's Strasser. Guarded by Auble. Inside Henderson. Back out. Here's a shot. Missed. No good. It was Kalina missing the shot. And Larkin pulls down the rebound. Auble brings it up. They can increase it to 3. Here's Engel. Long jumper. Good!
What a touch by a big man.
Randy Engel's been unbelievable. 38 points. Larkin up by 3. 1:40 to go in this one. Three-pointer Strasser. Bucket!
Wow! The Mad Bomber gave a few head fakes. Auble was just frozen.
Strasser's got 21. Here the other way. And now there's going to be a foul.
Hangskin?
It looks like Hankson. And we've got him for 5. Let's see if he's out of the game. Tie ball game at 85. We couldn't have asked for a better one than this one. All right, Engel at the line. Only 4 fouls on Hankson. He's still in the ball game. Here's Engel. Hits it. 39 points.
Man, oh man!
Make it 40. It's a 2-point Larkin lead, 87-85. 1:25 to go in overtime. The way this one's going, we may go a few extra periods. There's a good fake and a foul as Hankson got Engel up in the air, drew the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line shooting 2.
Heady play by Hangskin. To draw Engel up in the air, that was a super head fake.
He's got 10 points.
I believe this guy's a pretty good free throw shooter, Hankskin.
That's it. Coming into this game, Hankson had been 91% from the line, 10 of 11.
Can tie it here.
Tonight he's at 5 of 6. The second one misses, and it's pulled down by Kennedy.
109.
Larkin has a 1-point lead. 87-86.
Engel double teamed.
He gets it back.
Uh-oh, we got a foul. Offensive foul on Engel.
Engel gets the offensive foul. For him, that's number 3. And now another timeout on the court. Both teams head over to the bench. Coach Harrington talks with his squad, and Coach Canada with his. What a game we have here. 87-86. 56 seconds to go in this one.
Engel was double teamed, Bob. Way in the corner on the far side. A couple of the Elgin players held the ground. Engel trying to muscle out of the double team when he was called for the foul.
Randy Engel has scored almost half of his team's points. He's got 40. Reed Nosbish is next with 16. On the other hand, for Elgin, their leading scorer is Mike Strasser. He has 21 points. But both these crowds, boy, someone's got to lose this game, unfortunately. But what a big victory this will be for either Larkin or Elgin, as both teams have fought tooth and nail. After one quarter, it was Elgin up on top, 23-14. It was 40-36 Elgin at the half, 63 all after 3, and 82 all after 4 quarters. And we are in overtime right now, where it's 87-86, Royals on top. Here's the steal by Simmons. He had a breakaway opportunity, but he pulled it back. Clock winding down at 40 seconds, now a foul. What a big steal by Roger Simmons.
Roger Simmons. The little sub came up with the steal.
And it's Bill Obel who was fouled. He will be at the line. He's been automatic tonight from there. 8 of 10. So Obel is at the charity stripe. Coming into this game, he had just been a 58% free throw shooter. But tonight he's been unbelievable. And Elgin takes another timeout. You'll see plenty of these in the last few minutes, as this game is just too important.
On that play, Freeman bring the ball up, looking for somebody to pass it to. He had his head up, and Simmons just made a swipe at it, and he got it. He had the breakaway, could have laid it in, and, you know, went up by 3, but brought it back out. Questionable.
Larkin fans sitting down right now during the break, but you can expect them to be up and yelling their brains out very shortly.
Here we go.
Obel, 1 and 1, 8 of 10 tonight from the line. 58% free throw shooter coming in, hits it. Bill Obel's been money from the line tonight. Second one, gets it.
Rattled it home. The floor general's done a great job neutralizing the Elgin
press. It's a 3-point lead. Virgil in there now at the point. And it was kicked out of bounds. And Strasser is not out there, Joe, when they need a 3-pointer to tie this ball game. Boy, that really surprises me. Here's the inbounds. Exit has it, blocked by Engel. Here's the other way, Simmons. He controls the ball. Goes inside Engel, pull up and in.
Super play by Simmons to Kennedy.
Randy Engel. Henderson 3. No good. And it's pulled down by Engel. Oh. tough call. It looked like Engel had control, but Elgin maintains control with the possession arrow pointing their way. 13 seconds to go, 91-86. Royals up by 5. Here's Henderson, three-pointer, short. Simmons pulls it down. There's a breakout, 3-0. Engel, he double dribbled with the ball. Oh no. Engel, all he had to do was put it up and in. It was a 3-0 break. And he double dribbled with the ball, but that is one of the few mistakes that Randy Engel has made tonight. I don't believe it. Here we go. We're back to action. 6 seconds to go. Larkin's going to have bragging rights. Kalina, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Hinkson, follow-up, no good. Still loose on the floor. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. There's a foul down there. There's no time left on the clock. Larkin has won the ball game. Larkin is going crazy on the floor. They are mobbing their players. This place is going up for grabs.
Bob, it's a major rager for the Larkin Royals.
91-86. Larkin has upset Elgin. The Larkin Royals, until their next meeting, hold bragging rights as the man of the hour, Randy Engel. What a tremendous night. He's got so many points, we don't even know how many he's got. We'll total them up, and we'll be back with post-game interviews right after this as the Larkin Royals have beaten Elgin 91-86 in overtime. Back shortly right after this. That for an opener on Jones Intercable's Game of the Week. 91-86, Larkin pulling off the upset at home against Elgin in overtime. What a tremendous victory. We've got Coach Dom Kanata here with us. Coach, that was just a big win. Is that one of the biggest ones in your career?
One of them. You know, there's been other wins, but this is a big win for us. It's early in the season. It's our first conference win, and it was our first home game, so it's really an important game for us.
Now, you guys are now 1-1 in the conference. Last week, you had a tough loss against East Aurora. They kind of hurt you guys a little bit in the first half, but you guys came back in the second half. Do you think by you outscoring that gave this team a little bit of confidence that you can play with the big boys?
Oh, there's no doubt. We think we can do that, but we were determined not to let that kind of game happen to us and be down by 30 points at half, because we don't think there's really too many teams that should be up by 30. Any teams in the, in our conference should be beating us by 30 points at halftime.
When Kalina hit that three-pointer at the buzzer, were you thinking to yourself, oh no, here we go again?
No. We wanted him to shoot, if anybody, and he put it in. You know, it was a big clutch shot for him, but I thought we were still in a, we had still in a good situation. They had a lot of guys in foul trouble. We had a lot of momentum, and if they have to hit a three-pointer like that to tie us, I felt as long as we could score first in the overtime, we'd be in good shape.
Coach, a lot of people picked you during the preseason to finish maybe in the middle of the pack in the Upstate 8. It's such a strong conference. Do you think a win like this could maybe propel you guys to possibly thinking you can make a run for it?
Oh yeah, I know the team and I and the other coaches were really upset. You know, a lot of the newspapers picked us to be 6th, and we know we're a lot better than that. So I'm sure this win's going to really help us play better in the future.
Okay, Coach, thank you very much. Let's bring in Billy Auble. Billy, nice job today. You were just, you could have missed from the free throw line. You took charge out there, and your play was probably one of the bigger points in why this team won tonight, as well as other players.
Yeah, thanks. I had a lot of free throw shooting this week, so that helped a lot. I felt confident. I know last year maybe I wouldn't have made that shot, but I have a lot more confidence this year, and I know I can do it this year.
And we talked about it before this game, a little bit about the town bragging rights. You guys got to know.
Yeah, we sure do. Now we can do the talking after the game.
Do you guys think that a win like this could, like I asked Coach Kanata, help you guys possibly win a conference? You guys feel that you can contend?
Oh, definitely. No question about it. We can beat any team in the league. We can stay with East Aurora. Hopefully next time we get them back at our house. And then West Aurora, we'll see what we can do against them. And then we can beat every other team. So we'll be definitely in the pack.
Okay, Billy. Thank you. Good luck. Let's bring in Reed Nosbish, Mr. Cool Hand Luke from three-point land. You were just lighting it up all night tonight. A lot of big hoops. Nice job. Big victory for you guys. Huh?
Thanks. When they went in a 1-3-1, I think it kind of hurt them a little bit because it led me free down in the corner, and I just felt confident every time they gave me the ball, and I was just going to let it go.
Did you think that when Kalina hit that shot, that same old story again? You guys had lost, I guess, 20 of 23 games against these guys in the 80s, or did you feel that this was your night and you guys were going to do it?
Well, we let Jeff open on the top of the key, and Jesse had the ball on the wing, and we kind of went over to double team because Jeff was the guy we wanted to shoot the three. And when it went back out to him, I went running out towards him and tried to maybe block it. And when it was going up, I turned around and I knew it was in because it was a good-looking shot. But when we went back to the bench, we just said, this game ain't over, and this is our home floor, and we're going to get this one.
You mentioned Jesse Henderson, the leading scorer of Elgin, coming in averaging over 21 points a game. He was held to, I believe, 15 unofficially. You guys did a great job on him.
Damian Chaz did a great job tonight. Got him in a little bit of early foul trouble, and he never got into the flow of the game, and we just shut him down.
Okay, thanks very much, Reed. Good luck. Let's bring in Randy Engel, the man of the hour. If you don't know this guy, get to know him. 41 points unofficially tonight. Tremendous action, tremendous play by Randy. You took it to these guys. Did you come in thinking that, hey, I had to have a big night for us to have a chance to win?
Well, I knew I'd have to play well. Last year, 2 times we played Elgin and played so hot. I think I was a little bit overexcited, kind of tried to force things. And tonight I tried to come in, just play my game. First quarter I was a little bit tight, and then after that I loosened up a little bit and got the flow of the game and just took off from there.
You mentioned your game. You scored 41 points. You obviously got to be happy with the way you're playing right now.
Well, yeah, I could have made a few more shots in that first quarter. I don't think I only made a couple of shots. I think I forced a few shots. I had a little bit better shot selection. I got to work on my free throws a little bit. I missed a few clutch free throws there. We want to send into overtime.
Now, besides your excellent play and, of course, kind of an off night for Jesse Henderson, what do you think the main key of this ball game was for you guys winning?
I think a must set in the tempo of the game early. Not as much early on, but in this second half, because they kind of got a jump on us in the beginning, and all we read about in the papers was them running up the score and all the new run and gun game of Elgin. And we knew that if we kind of slowed it up a little bit and played our game, we'd be able to play a half-court game with them and beat them.
Randy, probably a lot of people outside this gym don't believe it, but obviously this team does, and the fans probably do as well. Can you guys win this conference?
Well, it's going to be awfully tough. I mean, East Aurora is real tough this year, and West beat Elgin by 2 over at Elgin. I think we're going to have to play like this every night to contend.
How much of a confidence builder was this win?
I think this was gives us a lot of confidence. Kind of gives us a good outlook for the rest of the year. We know that we can play with Elgin's picked, on the top of the conference, and if we play with them, we should be able to play with anybody in this conference.
Okay, Randy, thank you very much. Great job.
Thank you.
Let's bring in Joe Snidoff, my color man. Joe, you've got all the big numbers of what happened. Of course, we talked to the big man tonight, Randy Engel. 41 points. He was just unstoppable.
What a performance by Engel. I asked him just a little while ago if he worked on his turnaround jump shot over the summer. He said, yeah, he must have worked on it morning, noon, and night because I never seen anybody get off so high, turning around. 41 points unofficially for Engel. Brandon Freeman, he had 7. Bill Auble, the floor general, took care of Elgin's press. Wasn't even effective. 11 points. Reed Nosbish, big three-pointer before the half to bring it within 4. 16 points. William Bass, 15 points. Chaz Kennedy did a nice job chipping in 6. For the Elgin Maroons, Jesse Henderson, an off night, 2 quick fouls in the first quarter, wound up with 15 points cold most of the evening. Jeff Kalina, the three-pointer to send it into OT, incredible, 11 points. Mike Strasser, the Mad Bomber, 21, had a pretty good night. Steve Patton, 8 points, and Nate Griffin, 8 points. Brian Hainskin, the 2 guys coming off the bench. Hainskin and Hudson did a nice job, 11 and 10. Roy Peters had 2. What can you say about this game? But it was just an old-fashioned barn burner in Elgin, and the Royals came out on top. It looked like it was going to be the Maroons in a rout. They hang tough here at Larkin Gymnasium, 91-86. Super ball game.
You mentioned how it was almost a rout in that first quarter. The way the Royals came out, they were having their problems, and the Maroons were bombing them. It was 23-14 after the first, and then they came back. You mentioned that big three-pointer that Nosbish hit to cut it to 4. Then it was 63 all after 3. Then, of course, that tremendous three-pointer that Kalina hit to tie it up at 82.
Then Larkin, they had it their way in overtime, and the way it turns out, the Larkin Royals win it 91-86 in overtime. From Larkin Gymnasium, they are now 5-2 overall. What a great start for the Royals. They're 1-1 right now in conference. Next week, they will host right here at Larkin Gymnasium Streamwood. On the other hand, what a tough loss for Elgin. As much as a great victory that was for Larkin, it had to have been just as much of a tough loss for the Maroons, who are many expected to be a dark horse in the Upstate 8. But as you mentioned, they start out 0-2. They're 3-2 overall. Next week, they will be at St. Charles. But us, next week, we will be at East Aurora for the East versus West game. Oh, is that going to be a tremendous battle? So keep it here. Jones Intercable is going to have another great ball game for you. I don't know how it could be any better than this one here, Joe.
Bob, you thought these two teams hate each other. Wait till we go see East and West next week. They really hate each other.
All right, Joe. We'll see you next week. For Joe Snydoff, I'm Bob Herzig saying thank you very much for watching Jones Intercable's Game of the Week. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.